Hey everybody. Back, I would say years ago, I was a huge, soda drinker. I loved orange soda, Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, Pepsi, grape soda, and you know, when I started to sort of get into fruits and smoothies and things like that, then it changed my views on soda. And the reason why I'm saying this is because everyone who drinks soda, they think, soda's so good. And you see so many Americans drink soda, but people don't realize the health benefits of drinking smoothies. And I'll say that, in my life, I've noticed that I've had more energy. I felt better. Your digestive system works better. Like it just improves your brain function, everything, at least in my opinion. And so when I contrast that to sodas, people always talk about, oh, well, sodas taste so good and all this other stuff. Yes, but, look at what sodas can do to you. Sodas, after the day, they're bad for your health. You can get diabetes, all these things that, come with soda. But everyone likes to, drink a lot of soda just around the world, especially in America. And so after drinking smoothies, and one of my favorite smoothies that I like to make a banana and strawberry smoothie. And after drinking that, I mean, I probably haven't had a soda in years. I mean, I would maybe, if I'm going to be honest, I probably haven't had a soda in maybe like, I don't know, maybe 8 years so far, maybe more than that. But it really, changed how I view soda and all these different drinks that everyone likes to buy. Like even a lot of people like to get Lipton iced tea. I used to drink that a lot. I don't even care for Lipton iced tea. Like when you have smoothies and you see the health benefits and you see how it affects your body and gives you more energy, it really, you see a soda and you don't even want to drink a soda. And so again, I like banana and strawberry. That was one of the first smoothies that I made when I had the blender, because I bought a blender and everything. I'm like, well, let me try this out. You see it on TV. Everybody has these blenders and stuff. I'm like, well, let me try. And then it literally was life changing. I mean, I felt much better. I had more energy. I mean, it's almost like night and day of how you feel when you drink something else. And then the cool thing about it is you're drinking something that not only tastes good, but has good health benefits for you. Over time, people who drink sodas end up having, different things that happen to their body. And, you don't want diabetes and those type of things when you get older. And so I would just tell anybody that's listening to this, start drinking smoothies. Get some fruit, put some ice in a blender with some water, and just blend up different combinations and see what you like. And again, I'm still on my journey of, tasting other fruits and different combinations and stuff like that. Like I've seen some people put yogurt mixed with their smoothie and just all sorts of things. So again, I'm pretty basic, but, I'm experimenting with different smoothie combinations and, different types of fruits. And it's just been a good experience. And so I recommend smoothies to anyone, even if you're old, if you're somebody who's an athlete, if you're somebody who wants more energy, if you're somebody that has problems with your, digestive system, a smoothie will be life-changing. And when you really think about it, so many times people go to the doctor and the doctor's always prescribing them some medicine to, for their stomach or this or medicine for that, or, you're always seeing all these different supplements on television and people talking about, this, if you drink this will give you more energy. If you take this pill, and it's just like, just some basic fruits can change your life. And I don't know how many times, I mean, I know I might sound weird saying that, but go to the store, get some bananas, get some oranges, whatever, and just blend them up and see what combinations you like. And believe me, you won't, it'll be something that you'll say, you know what, I need to do this again. And again, I would say that a lot of even the sodas that people like to drink. I mean, if you ever turn around a soda can and you see the ingredients, some of that stuff is things where you're like, well, what is this? And so anytime you're drinking things that have all of these different things in them that you can't even explain, why would you want to even drink something like that? Why would you want to drink something where it's like you turn the can and you're like, well, what does this mean? And what does that mean? Like, now that I'm thinking about health more, a lot of things that we don't think about. We don't think about, okay, well, what is this soda made of? Like, and then when you start questioning things, then you start saying, well, this is interesting, or let me look into this, or let me look into that. And then you find out, well, down the line, this might, be bad for your health. And so I would just tell anybody, go to the store, and even if you don't blend a bunch of fruits, like I love strawberries and bananas together, my smoothies, but even if you're a person that you have some bananas at home, pour some water into a blender with some ice, blend it up, and just, you'll surprise yourself. It'll be something where you'll say, oh, this tastes pretty good. And then you start there, and then you end up saying, okay, well, I want to taste another fruit. And then you sort of go down a rabbit hole of just learning about health and different things. And so I would tell anybody is, you don't always have to take a pill from your doctor all the time to make you feel better. Like, you don't always have to take this to, boost your energy, or all this stuff you see on TV. Just some fruits that you can get from the farmer's market can change your life. You blend them up, put some water in the blender with some ice, and something you can store in the refrigerator and just drink over the course of a week. And, that's all I have to say. But, especially when you're getting older, like, really think about your health, because you don't think about these things when you're, a certain age. But when you start getting up there, when you start getting 50 and 60 and 70 years old, then, some of the things that you took for granted catch up to you. Like, you might be a person where, I'm going to drink a bunch of soda and eat candy and all this stuff until, down the line you catch, diabetes, or you have another problem that happens with your kidneys. Anything could happen. And so take care of yourself now. And then when you get older, you won't have the aches and pains that so many older people have. And then you won't have to always go to the doctor all the time. So that's just my advice. I know I'm rambling, but again, just take some fruits at home, blend them up, and take some water, combine all that, and just make a smoothie. And guess what? You'll drink it one time, and then you're like, well, wait a minute, I don't have any desire for soda, because you're actually getting a real flavor of a banana, not something that's artificial. So in the comment section, let me know if you make smoothies at home, and let me know what fruits that you use for your smoothie. Thank you.